soldier boys coming through on the Tonka toys, riding high and jacked up, slanging mud like the hubs. We got that mic, cuz raw dog in the Trojan clay. Jacked up is how we play, this how we do it, but we keep them southern raised, stuck in our southern ways, stay in the dirt for days. We riding high and jack them up, they ain't no other way. Let it rip that steering wheel, gonna make that Chevy squeal. True gritty country boys hit like you know we're real. We on that southern grind, we jacked up all the time. We riding in the sky, we jack them up and then we riding high. We jack them up and then we riding high. We jack them up and then we riding high. We jack them up and then we riding high. We jack them up and then we riding high. We jack them up and then we riding high. We jack them up and then we riding high. We jack them up and then we riding high. Alright, there's some of them Trojan boys riding high. Did I get it right at the time? Huh? Yeah? Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Spank you, spank you, spank you. Alright, shit, alright. So we introduced Sugar Skull to a few people yesterday. I think it's time to introduce her to the fucking man. Can you breathe this morning, sis? All right. Sis, you good on your breathing today? Not gonna hurt you to laugh.
I had to think about that. No, I'm okay. I'm all right.
All right.
Don't kill me.
So, Sugar Skull, have you ever heard of the man called Christopher Titus?
No.
Okay. Make sure you got a little tissue to dry your eyes. Don't want to ruin your mascara or anything. So,
you're gonna fuck up my makeup.
Trying to. All right, so we'll go into a short little comedy bit, and then we'll jump on some other real shit. So, one thing real quick, Crystal Armstrong, she's one of BWI's big help here in the Carolinas. Her mom was just recently, she asked me to do this. Her mom was just recently diagnosed with cancer. She's fixing to start treatment. It's a lot worse than what they thought. I know, I feel her pain because I had to deal with the same thing with my mom. But she's asking for prayers for her and her family. And, just prayers for her and her family. She's one of my dear sisters. She helps out. She's got a big heart, and a single mom with 2 kids. Any mother with kids that is single, y'all are fucking badass. Raising kids is a full-time job anyway, but to be able to do what you do and still go to work and come home and love your babies and stuff like that, y'all are fucking epic, and hats off to all of you. So, much prayers for you, Crystal. We love you, sis, and hope your mom gets better. So, all right. So let's get into something funny here. Christopher Titus on the word retard.
Now, before we go any further, I want to talk about the word retard, because a lot of people get pissed, especially here in California. Oh my God, you can't say retard. Oh, you can't say retard. In my life, whenever I've used the word retard, never once have I thought of someone with MS or CP or Downs or autism or has got legs going out the back of their shoulders because one of their chromosomes forgot to tell a DNA strand it was going on vacation. That is just disabled. And as a matter of fact, if I ever saw someone calling someone like that retarded, they would have to deal with me physically. That's right. Every man in this room has a buddy. who after his 5th beer will hang out a car window. Hey, cops! You want to fight, you bunch of queers? That guy's a retard. Sorry. Every woman in here has a girlfriend who at one point showed up at your house. Oh my God, we got in a fight and he pushed me. He pushed you, you're never going to see him again. I never got to him again. 2 weeks later, not only is she seeing that dude again, she's moved in and agreed to marry him. Retard. Rihanna-tard. And let's define the word retard. What does it mean? It means you were born a certain way. You were born a certain level, but you didn't live up to that. You were behind where you should have been. You were retarded, right? But let's talk about this. That guy in the Olympics with the blades for legs, let me ask you something. Any of you guys make the Olympics? I see people, paraplegics, going to law school, getting these law degrees, taking down these billion-dollar companies in civil suits. I'm sorry, kids with Downs have access to a level of love that we can't even imagine. I'm sorry, that's not retarded, that's advanced. But if you have everything working perfectly, you have all your facilities about you, but you end up addicted to crystal meth and living under a bridge, you're fucking retarded. I have a friend of mine, I got a buddy of mine, got cerebral palsy, a guy named Michael Larone, and very funny comedian, man. But he's knurled up, man. He's like this. And his brain is fine, but he's like this. And let me tell you something about hanging out with disabled people. They use that shit against us. When Mike walks on stage, it takes him forever. This is how he gets on stage. See how creeped out you already are right now? He gets to the microphone, this is how he starts the show. I just want everyone to know that this happened since I got here. Don't eat the nachos. Very funny. Very smart, too. So one day we did our show, we're back east, we did shows on Saturday night. Sunday morning we go to breakfast. At breakfast he brings his buddy Tony, I got my buddy Tommy with me. Waitress comes over, asks Tony what he wants, tells her, asks me, I tell her, asks Tommy, tells her. The waitress turns to Mike, looks back at me and goes, what will he have? And I look at Mike because I know something's going to break off. And I look at him, I see Satan flash across his face. And my first thought was, you don't deserve better parking because you're an evil prick. Now, what I thought was going to happen, I thought Mike was going to get indignant. I can handle myself. Instead, Mike goes the other way, turns the level of disability up 3,000%. And goes, I would like to order boobies. Yours will be fine, thank you. He goes off. The waitress goes, can you turn him off? No, maybe you can flip his switch. For the next hour and a half, Mike destroyed this woman's psyche. Man, if she put a glass of water down, bam! Oh, that was a tsunami! She must have brought us like 30 forks. I dropped another pokey thing, I'm sorry! I need another pokey thing for my chicken fingers. How many fingers do a chicken have? Now, I'm his friend. I didn't laugh once, and it was hard. End of the meal, she comes over with the check, and she's got the check, and she's just shaking. The check's vibrating in her hand. And she's probably working in a toll booth right now. And she goes, I'm so sorry. Mike goes, don't be sorry, you're my favorite waitress. I will see you tomorrow. walk outside, and I can't take it anymore. I lose it. I hit the grass. I'm like, dude, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Mike, dead serious. That bitch deserved it. That, my friend, is a retard.
You know, the first 2 times I played this son of a bitch, I fucking laughed so damn hard I had damn tears coming out of my eyes. Holy shit. But, I mean, it's the truth, and we so gotta pull that skit one day. So gotta do it. All you gotta do is push me in my wheelchair, let me have a rag on my shoulder so I can freaking drool all over myself. Just saying.
That was hilarious.
What's everybody at? Hit the mute button. Mute button. Mm-hmm.
I'm still laughing. I had to stay muted. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm fine now. Oh,
My sister from another mister.
God damn. Oh, I don't know what it is. It doesn't matter how many times I hear it. It doesn't matter at all. I've got like tears right now. I'm good. I'm fine.
Do you do
He
the
does
same?
it to me like every couple of days, and it's the same skit. It doesn't even matter. It's still funny as hell.
Do you do the same? Do you laugh just as hard when he talks about the participation trophies?
Oh, yeah. That's just wrong.
That's just wrong.
True, but wrong. Oh, I'm good. All right.
Oh, lordy, lordy.
Okay, but what's bad is I'm trying to find a picture of frickin' Vladimir Putin crying right now, so I'm also laughing at these epic frickin' memes that keep popping up. A day in my life.
Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. The day of your life. Yeah, you gotta love life. Life is great. Yeah. Kids are coming down today. It's epic. Trying to drag my daughter. I think I'm about to put a leash around her and drag her ass here. I don't know. She's 13, fixing to be 14. I know she's getting old enough to where she wants to do certain things with her friends, but I'm like, this weekend, you're hanging out with your dad. Anthony's coming because he knows we're going to have fucking fun. But I don't wear makeup. I don't do makeup or anything like that. She can, not saying that's what she does all the time, but she's redneck. I'm just saying. Ghost, did we lose you there, brother? What up, Ron?
Nah.
Ron, you're late. Shame on you. Yo.
Swapping out bandages.
Are you playing with your wound again? You know you're not supposed to touch that stuff. You'll go blind. Quit touching it.
I'm not blind yet.
So you're going to keep touching it until you go blind? Stop it.
No, I'm fucking fixing it because the dumbasses sent me home without any of the a certain kind of gauze that's not going to cling to the fucking wound, so I have to come up with an alternative solution.
Man, you know what? We could have mediced you up way better than that hospital did to begin with. Next time, just call me.
Oh no! You know the sad part is I had all the shit here at my house except for the sutures to do it, and I did it. And when I get to the hospital, the doctor's looking at me. He's like, "Did you go to another emergency room to get this done?" I said, "Get what done?" He's like, "Well, the quick clot that's in there, the way you have it wrapped, and this and this and this." I was like, "Dude, I've seen a lot worse overseas." And he kind of looked at me funny. He was like, "Huh?" I was like, "Yeah, I've seen worse than this overseas. I was in Iraq for a year and seen 10 times worse and dealt with 10 times worse." This guy's probably maybe 5 years older than me, so it was just funny as hell.
God, I love that.
Hey, so we got a nice little crowd in there. Hey, if y'all listening to the Spreaker app, click on the title of the show, come on in chat group. If you're listening on dangerousgrounds.network, get the little chat symbol in here. Come in here, have fun, party with us. Give a shout out to a loved one and shit. We love